Well, welcome in or welcome back, whichever it may be. If you are brand new here to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you are returning, thank you again so much. I am so glad that you're here. I've got a haul. Hopefully it's the last one. It's a little bit of haul, a little bit of Christmas, and wanted to go over it with you. So I had a chance to go to Ollie's. Ollie's is really great. I get to go there once or twice a year and went in there and oh my gosh, they had some really fun stuff that I couldn't pass up. This is not really scrapbooking, but these little cutters, these little craft shears, I use them all the time. $2. It's like, how can you beat that? It was such a good deal. So I was glad that I got those. Sorry about that. Okay, tarot cards. So I have, this is a gift that's going to be for someone. I had been looking for these and I could not find them anywhere. Had been online. Oh, sorry, the glare. Had been online, had been looking everywhere. And then all of a sudden peeking in through it was on a different aisle even. It was kind of crazy. It was in the cookbook aisles. I found these. I thought, oh my gosh, these will be so fun. So it includes a full deck of 78 commission cards for tarot. I really don't know that much about tarot, but the person that this is for, sorry, I wish the glare wasn't there. See if I could get that off. So here's the number for it. Like I said, if you've got an Ollie's that's by you, if this is something that you're interested in, you kind of have to hunt for it. Like it was really tucked back and we just happened to find it, just happened to be there and got it for $7. I thought, wow, this is amazing. So the 78 cards, I don't know what it's going to be like when I get in, but I got my handy dandy little things. So at the end, this will be the fast, and then I will go in and dive into this to see what this looks like. Then these were there. They were Arteza, triangular barrel, water-based ink. And I don't know if these work. I have no clue. But they said this is the way they came. They weren't wrapped or anything when they came in. So I'll swatch these and swatch them and see what they look like. And hopefully they will work. And this got cut off, but it was only $4, $4.99 is what the price was. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then a fun little mermaid book, $4. So I thought, not too bad. A little bit of glue there. So once this is done, like I said, I'll go through and I'll do flips and all of that good stuff. I've been hearing that people like long videos. Some people like short, some like long. So I'm going to do the short up front. Then I'm going to go into the long at the end. Hopefully that works. This one was there, Dragons and Other Magical Mystical Creatures. It was $4. I was like so thrilled. I was hoping that they would have the mermaid one there, but this is fine. This is the first one that I have had from, who is this? Camilla, oh dear, last name. I've not had one of these books, but I can see why everybody likes them. The paper in this was just a lot of fun. So I'm excited to have that. That does it for Ollie's. That was pretty much all that really sparked my attention. This and a couple of other things over here are from, let's see, Black Friday. That's what it was. This one, I didn't mean to buy this. I just kind of had it in my basket and somehow it slipped in there. So I was like, yay for me. But it's the Christmas postcards from Emily Liedenberg. Not sure if I'm saying her name right. But you can see really thick. So I'm excited to do the flip on that one. That's going to be fun. Then I picked up Johanna Basford's 2026 weekly coloring planner. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I bought one years ago, I think 3 years ago or so, and I didn't really color in it too much. And then Chrissy, she told me, she goes, hey, these work great as a calendar, but they also work great when you're trying to practice something and you need a scratchbook or something like that. It's perfect to do this in here. So I was like, okay. And I've been a little disorganized lately. And so I thought, maybe I should be planning a little better. There's nothing fun about planning. So You're not going to see a whole lot of planning on this channel, but I do have to have a little bit. So at any rate, we'll take a look at that. And then Spooky, my first one. Oh, it was so cute, and I can't wait. I've seen this book out there with a couple of other channels, and I thought, oh, wouldn't this just be so fun to have? So I am excited to look at this one. I don't know if I've seen this one. I've seen the new one, but this was the one that was on sale. And then this one popped up, and oh my gosh, I love, love, love. It kind of goes over with the tarot a little bit. Oceans to Stars, an astrology, art, and coloring book. Again, I know a little bit about astrology, I know a little about tarot, but the paper in this is what I'm really excited to do, and I'm excited to color in that one. So that's going to be fun. So that does it for books. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pile those all up over here and slide them over. Now, the last of it is going to be supplies. So I've got this bunch, and then I've got another batch over there. These came up, and they are a metallic watercolor. So I thought, well, I want to give that a shot, see how that works. And then To Know Me Is to Love Me. She had sent me an email. It could have been chat, but I'm pretty sure it was email. She had said that Pandafly was great when it came to the white markers to be able to do highlights and dots and that kind of stuff. I'm just struggling. I can't get them to work. I can't get my Signo to work. I can't get gel to work. So I'm hoping that this will go. And I think the reason why those others don't is because I'm usually in Prisma, and Prisma is so waxy that I'm hoping these will work. So thank you to Know Me Is to Love Me. I can't wait to give those a shot. Oh, and then aren't these so cute? These came up on Prime Day, and I want to say they were, I don't know, it was like $3, and I was like, wait, $3? Okay, I don't care if they're the junior. I just love the neon colors. I know some people don't like neon. I love neon. I love to color neon for Halloween, and I love to color neon for Ocean. I love to do it for Day of the Dead. I just like the neons for those. So I'm hoping those will work. Then I was on the kick of trying to do the blenders. Oh, you know what? I'm going to skip over. So before I found out about the Pandafly, I had been at Walmart and I saw this. It's the whiteout from Bic, and it's a pen. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen that before? I'm so old school. I'm used to the dip it in the bottle and wipe it. I do have some of the tape, the runner tape, but I was like, you know, I wonder if this would work as far as doing the little dots on the pages when I couldn't get them to work. The Pandafly might work better, but the real reason why I got this is I thought this, hopefully, cross fingers, if it's like the old whiteout, for those of us that remember doing it in the little dip and whiting it out, you know, like on a nail polish brush, I'm hoping it's the same configuration or the same viscosity, because I thought this would be fun to either erase lines completely, and they would have, I know it's not going to be perfect, but maybe not so gel-like. It'll be maybe a little clay-based or a little rough-based, where you could color over it. Now, I remember back in the day when we had the brush on, the color didn't match very well, but at any rate, I thought I would give it a try, see if that works. And I was on a blender kick. So Prisma, it's getting really hard to get Prisma. Hobby Lobby is about the only gig that is still in town to where I can go to get items. Amazon, I don't know, it'd be really hard. Sometimes their packaging, you know, it doesn't come in the best. And when I went on there, they wanted like $8 for one Prisma pencil. And I thought, wait, are you kidding me? Is that for a whole pack? Like, you know, like a case, not a case, but a sleeve, like 12. No, it was for one. So anyway, I went down there and had to buy them. You know, they weren't on sale, but I was like, okay. But then when I was there, I saw the koh-I-Noor, and I thought, you know, I've heard about these. I wanted to give them a shot also, see how they work. And then when I was there, I saw this one. It's a blender pen for colored pencils. It blends color, soften edges, and smooth texture. And I thought, well, why not? I didn't really care that it was archival free, but for those of you who are, maybe for journaling, scrapbooking, or other things, This one is acid free and it's archival. And I love the fact that it had kind of the bullet. I really love the bullet point. So this one has a fine tip and a bold tip. And it's on both sides. So I thought, wouldn't that be fun to see, does that really work? Just to save kind of on the hand a little bit. You know, after it gets going for a while, your hand gets tired, maybe I'll try that. Then I was up at our IKEA this week and I found this little set, and I want to say this was like $4. Ooh, that sound is going to be lovely to hear on the mic. I think it was $4, but I thought, you know, I wanted to give it a shot just to see their children's products, because I've heard some really good things that when people talk about their children's products, they're pretty decent. And I loved the colors, and I thought, wouldn't that be fun just to try those out? And I will say, I don't know if any of you have, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been at IKEA, and I was a little disappointed. Have any of you been to IKEA lately? Are your IKEAs the same as ours? I mean, it was anemic looking. Like there was hardly any, there were no mirrors. Their lighting department was like basically nothing. No Christmas decorations. I mean, their Christmas decorations was a space about as big as this box, and they were all from like last Christmas or the Christmas before. And I was like, what is going on? Like their whole departments were, their curtain department, they had like, I mean, I want to say they had maybe, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 choices. So at any rate, I hope IKEA is going to be sticking around, because they are kind of a fun little place to go and visit and pick up little inexpensive decor items. Though nothing's inexpensive anymore. At any rate, back to coloring. So this one, these came up on the Black Friday. This one is this is the metallic. Yeah, this is the metallic. So I thought, wouldn't that be fun? And I went ahead and I sliced these so that it would be easy. Well, kind of easy to get into. So I wanted to see. So I wanted to try these out. So it's a dual tip marker, water-based ink, choking hazard on small parts. So try not to eat your pens, people. But at any rate, I will swatch these next. So I thought, oh, isn't that going to be fun to have the metallic set? And then this one is the acrylic dual tip markers. This is the brush and fine tip. You know what? I can't remember what this one was. What was this one? This is the dual tip brush and fine tip. This is my favorite. If I can get a brush and a fine tip, I am like beyond happy. I'm really not into the chisel. I don't really do art that would require a chisel. And I cut this one also to make it easy to get into. So that's kind of what they look like. And I am excited to get in here and kind of play with those and see what those look like. So if you are the kind of person that you're like, I just want to see these super fast, then you are complete. You are done. You can go off and do whatever it is that you're going to do in life. I sure appreciate you stopping by and being here. If you have anything you want to see different or more, just let me know. Outside of that, for everybody else that kind of wants the longer version, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the flip through of these books. Now I'll do it kind of like, these are brand new to me, so I'm going to do the full flip, but I think I'm going to adjust everything over here. This one is so loud and so noisy. Okay, so perfect. So this was the one at Ollie's. And they're saying that the retail on this was like $11, pick it up for $4. I really don't know if that was a true price or not. My guess would be it was probably $11 somewhere. I don't know. But it's a mermaid book. It was only $4, and I thought I could have fun in this book. Okay, so let me kind of break that open a little bit. Okay, that's cute. Isn't that darling? I love that purple. All right, so we have our little book that kind of tells us about what this is all in. I'll do this up here so you can read it. You can stop it, and I'll move it around a couple of different ways. So if there's any light in there, we can see it. Okay, perfect. The paper in this, that paper is kind of thin paper. Oh, but I guess they're all about the same paper. So this one, it's a copy paper. Not that great. Okay, a little bit. It has a little bit of tooth. Not a great amount of tooth, but just a little bit of tooth. But because it's single-sided, it's kind of nice to have that. That's cute. All right, we'll do oh, that's kind of cute. It's got like little palm trees in there. Okay, cute enough face. I'm assuming these are AI. This almost reminds me of a mermaid book that I got a little while ago that I threw away because it didn't make sense. This is kind of giving the Ariel, or I mean, oh, Little Mermaid. It'll come to me. Okay, that's cute. These come from, who is the publishers on this? I wonder if it's Igloo. Oh, Charterwell Books. They kind of have these designs a little bit where they're like heavy, heavily inked, but with these little background pages. Boy, that's very Zendoodly-ish. Oh, that's cute. I actually like that one. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. And it has they have a mix of a lot of different styles of coloring, which I think can be fun. That's cute. So you kind of get a little bit of everything. I think they would be a fun one just to pick the ones that you really like, and who cares? That's darling. I think these would be fun for marker. Nothing too serious. You just want to have some fun coloring time. That one could actually be really pretty. That's a little much. Oh, that's cute. This one almost reminds me of like the tattoo book where it's just nothing but tattoos. Yeah, this one is definitely a little bit weird. Very heavy on the print and light on the back, but it does not bother me too bad on that one. At least these make sense. Like I'm like, well, okay, as soon as I say this does not this does not make sense. The line work on that one's kind of silly, but they should have just left it blank, in my opinion. Like how this one is just left blank. These almost kind of remind me a little bit of back in the day clip art. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. But I think there's enough that could be. Oh, see, that would have been really pretty if they had left this out. I suppose you could still make it. Okay. Yeah, see, that's cute. That's odd, but I bet you could make it look good. Okay, that's kind of cute. I could see that one. Oh, I could see that one being really cool too. Yeah, the ones that have the little doodlies, they just don't do it for me. Okay, that's kind of cool to have a merman. Ooh, that's super tiny. Very, very tiny. So that you can see, here's our little pen. This will be the test so you can see how tiny this is. Let's see, we'll pick part of that hair. I don't know if you can see that. That's really super tiny. I mean, even fine liners would have a very difficult time getting there. Oh, that's pretty. I could see that one being very pretty. Especially for the hair. When you really know how to color hair nicely, that would be a fun color. I kind of like that one. It's a little different, but I like it. At least it's plain. It doesn't have a lot of this kind of stuff. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually quite cool. I like that one. Ooh. Pardon me. Oh, that's cute. Love her face. Little teenager one. That's the verge of a Nixie almost. Oh, I have this picture And I've got the large one, and it did come out of that book that I didn't like. So apparently they tried again and they made it a little better. Or it was such a good picture they sold it. I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I can see that one working. Huh. You know, because the line work is all heavy, they didn't go heavy, light. This could actually be done pretty cool. I could see that one being done very nicely. Oh, I like that one. Very cute. Yeah, see, they get weird where they've got this going here. This is one of those weird ones. Yeah, a little too weird. Weird. Huh. Okay, again, I probably would have liked it if they had just taken all of this out and had done just this part. I think that could have looked really cool. So I don't know how you could do that. Maybe color this all just one shade of something and then color this so it like pops out. Okay, this one's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that one. I like that one. Interesting. Very different. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I probably would not do that one. Okay, cute enough. Okay, I could do that one. That's cute. Okay, I like that one too. I don't know. Anyway, so you know what? It was only $4 and there are several that I would do. So I would think, yeah, I would probably keep that, and I'll color in that one. I'll color enough to have made it worth purchasing. How about that? Ocean to Stars. Oh, super excited about this one. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oceans. Aries. Oh, I love that. Okay. We'll kind of go quick on this one. I think a lot of people have seen this. Hopefully my lights are okay for everybody on this. Hopefully it's not too dark. That's very cool. So it looks like on this one, what is the idea of this one? Oceans. Okay, so this is all the signs done in an ocean theme. So these will probably be the ones I color. I may not color any of the others. That's very cool. Oh, that's darling. Yep, I like that one. That's cool. Oh, that one's nice. Virgo. That's cool. Now, see, having the dark and having the light makes sense because this would all be underwater and this is above water. So that I can appreciate. Libra. This would be my sign. And you know what? I say this all the time. I don't like my sign. It's always, I mean, balancing the scales. And I get it. Isn't that funny? I think we're all, do you like your sign? Like when they do things, do you like it? This one? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's a great one. I bet everybody says that's a great one too. Sagittarius. Oh, that one's really good. I love her face. I love her eyes. That's the other thing I like about this book. When I saw some, I was like, I love the fact that the faces are not all the same. There's difference to them. And I think that's really cool. Now you can basically tell that it's her work. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, this just makes me wish I had better skill set, but that's okay. Okay, that's nice. So now we're going into Earth. Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty? Oh, her eyes are gorgeous and the hair. Okay, so over here you have red, bright orange, honeysuckle, and diamond. Oh, okay. Well, that would be fun to carry this over. I mean, yeah, it's obvious. Here are your colors, but that could be fun to do that as the kickoff point, is taking this and bringing it over. Let's see, do they all? Yep, they do. So spring green and pink, poppy, and emerald. Okay. Spring green and pinks. Okay, I would think of poppies not necessarily in pink, but that's okay. We have yellow and light green. We have ranunculus, lily of the valley, and agate. That could be cool. I mean, look at those. Look at the eyelashes. Are those just fabulous or what? I love them. Absolutely love them. Okay, so we've got Cancer. We have white and silver, calla lily, and moonstone. Nice. Okay. So white and silver, you definitely have to have some kind of background colors, but that could be so pretty. I'm excited. Leo, we have orange, or gold and orange. We have daisy, marigold, and pearl. Is it pearl? I think that's how you say that. That's really pretty. Again, the eyes, the hair are just so pretty. For Virgo, we have olive green and light brown. We have chrysanthemums and sapphire. Huh. Wait, chrysanthemum and sapphire, but then they have wheat. Interesting. Well, I guess that would be the light brown. I guess wheat does come in that month, so yeah, I guess that's why that's there. Libra, we have light blue and peach, hydrangea and opal. Yeah, the opal. I'm not a big fan of opal. Like, that's not my, it's okay, but it's not my favorite stone. But that's pretty. I could see that working. And then for Scorpio, we have crimson and black. Love crimson and black. And peony and topaz. Yep, that's a good one. That's an excellent one. Sagittarius, we have dark blue and purple. And it's carnation and turquoise. Ooh, carnation and turquoise. That could be beautiful. Oh, that could be really pretty. So for Capricorn, we have dark gray and brown. We have African violet, jasmine, and onyx. That is very cool. That would be very pretty to pick that up. Gorgeous. Okay. Wow. Oh, and I forgot to say, this seems like really, really nice. Great paper. A little bit of a tooth on it. I mean, you don't want to ruin your next page, but if you had a page that you really wanted to just go all out on, it doesn't, I mean, does it matter? Yes, but does it matter? No, not necessarily. Okay, we have Aquarius, we have sky blue and violet, we have bird of paradise, orchid, and amethyst. Wow, that's a lot of colors. Yeah, that's a lot of colors that you could use on that. That could be very striking. Oh, I'm so excited. Pisces, indigo and sea green. Ooh, I already love that. And then water lily and aquamarine. How cool is that? I love it. Love it. Okay, now stars. Let's see what this one has to offer. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, so characteristics. The Ram and Mars. I don't know what that means. I guess I'm going to have to learn what that means. So Taurus. Well, I guess we could. Confident, optimistic, and courageous. Oh, and then you have to go upside down. I can barely read right side up. You really think I'm going to do it backwards or upside down? No. Taurus, that's kind of cool. Gemini. Okay, that's very cool. It's a great way to do the twins. Cancer. Aw, that one's really pretty. I love that one. Leo. Always with the lion. That's very pretty. And of course, anybody that's born in that month or time frame usually has really great hair, or at least that's what they say. Oh, these remind me of my little spawns of Satan that live out in my yard, but it looks like they're supposed to be stars. So wouldn't that be nice to have something that's just not so horrendous? Oh, at first I thought these were the clouds, but it's her hair, and then it moves into the clouds. How cool is that? I love it. Oh, really? This is what we get, Libra? I don't like that. Oh, apparently we Libras can't be happy either. Nah, I can't say I'm all that. I was like, yeah, whatever. That one's very cool. Love that. Ooh. Well, okay, if you're a Sagittarius, this is the one. Look how gorgeous that is. That is beautiful. I absolutely love that. Gorgeous. Lucky you, Sagittarius is out there. Well, this one's pretty too. I still think Sagittarius won, but that one is really pretty. Aquarius. Okay, that's cute. Love that. Pisces. Oh, that's really cute. Like kind of going in from one planetary system into the next. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love that. Very cute. That's a great little, I was going to say, not too much of a tester. Yeah, you don't want to test on that page. So anyway, that is a really awesome book. Love that. Hopefully you guys love that one also. I think that one is super cool. Let's see, then what we'll do is we'll go into Christmas coloring postcards from Emily Leidenhauer or Leidenhauer Ogerberg. Am I saying that right? I'm not so sure. Okay, and then I think I knocked my thing. Okay, so hopefully this is super tiny. Well, it's not tiny. It's postcard size. So let me get my little I did bring my, let's see. So this is about 5 inches by 7 inches. So oh yeah, the size of a postcard. Oh, cute. Wow, these are, yeah. These are super thick. Interesting. Wait, I missed one. It's so thick I missed one. Look, isn't that cute? So I'll hold this so you can read that. I would try to read it, but sometimes it's hard to kind of read through my camera, so I may mess that up. But isn't that cute? And it does have, yeah, it's just, that is super thick. Yep. I don't know if you can even see, you might even be able to see how thick that is. I feel like I've got 2, but it does not look like I do. Okay. So you have like a proper little postcard. Oh, she's cute. These are so thick. You could definitely use your alcohol markers. You could use watercolor. Well, it's very smooth, so I don't know how watercolor would do. It just might ride on the top, but then again, it might soak right in. Oh, so cute. All right. All the little birds are cute. These are really nice. I've never had a postcard set before. I don't really do a lot of postcards, but I just liked it because you get to color her artwork, but you could use alcohol markers. You could use water and not worry about sacrificing the page behind. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, I love her little mice. That is really cute. And you know what? I love how these are all different, but her elements, like, you know, her elements as far as having the little deer, the little mice, but they're not the same as in her book. Oh, isn't that one cute? Super cute. Oh. He doesn't love all the candies at Christmas. Oh, that's very cute. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh, the little mushrooms looking out with the little lights. Very cute. It's just fun to have kind of like her artwork, but something new and something different, but then also something that we're very at home with. That's very cute. And you could almost kind of use this as a countdown. Okay, and then you can, oh, so she has a happy day coloring cards too. Okay, that's cool. I don't have that one. But at any rate, isn't that cute? So this one's 20 festive holiday cards. If there were 24, you could use this almost like an Advent book. That would have been really cool to do. So at any rate, I'm really glad, even though I had meant just to have that in my, just kind of in my basket. I wasn't sure I was going to do anything with the basket, but you know, I'm glad that I've got that. Okay, so then we're going to go to Spooky. So we're going to bring this up just a little bit. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Well, I'm always excited about all my books. Ooh. This reminds me of, oh, let's see, which one am I trying to, the Anna Urban books, the Enchanted Cities, how when you open it up, it has that, just that lovely, lovely pop of color. Oh, cute. So the paper on this one, okay, nice. Okay, it's got a little, doesn't have tooth, but it doesn't feel smooth either. I don't know how to describe that. But I would think it is fairly thick. I wouldn't do alcohol, but I bet you water base could be, you know, on there. Okay, so this came out in 2023, so I'm not terribly late on this one. Oh my gosh. Whatever that is, it's smoking. Oh, I guess that's the toad. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I'll bring this up and I'll kind of twist it around and you can stop it and you can read that. I can see some of it. It says colored pencils, ink pens, and something else. So apparently ink pens can, looks like you can do, okay, soaks up all the meditative qualities of coloring while meditative palettes. Okay, all right. I was looking at what it was going to say about the color, what you could use on here. Very cute. Oh, they're single-sided. Oh, I did not know they were single-sided. I wonder if are they all single-sided? They are all single-sided. Ooh. Love Spooky already. Okay, so I missed the season, but that's okay. This is then great paper because of the fact that it doesn't have a tooth. It's not going to eat up your pens so much. So if you had better pens that you wanted to color in, you could do that. Oh, I could see this book just being so fun. And we did kind of miss, I've kind of, oh, that's cute, stealing the pancake. Did miss the, oh, that's darling. Oh, axolotls. Kind of missed Halloween, but that's okay. I mean, you don't always have to color things in their season. I mean, Spooky could be in the fall too, or it could be springtime. Love. Isn't that just so cute? That almost reminds me of the Harry Potter book. What were the names of those plants that would scream at you? I can't remember off the top of my head. That's cute. And as Spooky's walking by. Oh, cute. Oh, here. Okay, there are some of the bizarre plants. Oh, these are some of the bizarre plants in the Witch's Harvest. Okay, well, that's cool. Kind of gives the names of them. That's very cool. I have to look them up to see if you can get like the color combinations off of them. I like it because it's a good sized book. It's not too big and not too small. It's just kind of like the perfect little book. Kind of looks like Spooky's happy, but kind of not so happy. Oh, I love that. That would be fun to be able to learn to do glass better. Cute. Oh, that's darling. Oh, that's really fun. You could do those really deep, saturated, moody colors. Same with that. Those very harvesty. Oh, cute. Oh, and off you go. Cute. I love that. Don't know what he's cooking, but apparently it must be dinner. Oh, so all the ingredients for the magical potion. I'm not so sure I'd want to eat at Spooky's house. Yeah, I wouldn't be, not so sure I want to eat anything from Spooky's house. But I bet they love it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, friends are over having dinner. Wait, Delilah. Wait, is Spooky's name Delilah? Oh, that'd be so cool. I would love if Spooky's name, well, Delilah and okay, so Spooky's name must be Delilah. See, I got to get in here and figure this book out. Oh my gosh, I love the fact that Spooky's name is Delilah. I love that name, Delilah. Oh, oh my gosh, so cute. I love the little owl. Oh, off they go. Oh, very cute. Okay, so this must have been the friends. So this was the fox, Oxalotl, Spooky, Oxalotl, the owl, and the fox. Okay, perfect. Very cute. Oh, my. A lot of eyes looking at you. Okay, instead of the three-headed dog, we have the three-headed, hawk, I guess. I'm not so sure with the leg. Oh, very cute. A little house laboratory. Oh, that's cute. Just fall asleep in the hat. Well, this is super cute little book. I can see why people have talked about it. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, what a fun little book. So I'm going to have to do some investigation on this. That is very cute. Okay. Super cute. I'll hold this up. I'll bring it up. Hopefully you can see it okay. Man, I hope my lights are okay today. You stop that and you can read that. The Flying Oxalotl. Very cute. Okay, perfect. And so you do have a little tester page. I mean, sorry that we'd have to color over here, but you could... Well, actually, you have quite a few pages. So you could use this as a tester page because it's full and empty. This one, almost full and empty. And this one you could because it's just the color page. So that is so nice to have a couple of pages to where you can practice on it and you don't have to sacrifice a page. I read somebody had put in the comment that they use either the first or the very last page as their tester, and that's a really good one. But if you don't have to sacrifice a page, wouldn't that be nice? So that's super cute. I absolutely love and adore that. Then the Pop Manga Dragons and Other Magical Mythical Creatures. How fun. So we'll dive into this one. And like I said, this is the first time I've had any of from... I'm pretty sure this is the first one I've had. I'm going to have to go and look to double make sure. Oh, whoops. I severely broke that. I don't care. I don't care. I just like them to lay flat. Oh, cute. Okay, so the paper, thick. And it definitely has a little bit of tooth. So I'm assuming pencils will work, but also not so much tooth that I suppose if you wanted to base with water markers, you could. I'm assuming, I bet water would, you know, any water type base would do well on this. Very soft, soft on the faces. But I can see why people like these. Oh, that's funny. Like I said, I really wanted the mermaid one. But this is what they had, so this is what I got. Oh, the dragon. Very cute. This is mermaid tails, I guess? You'd think for Nixie I would know. Oh, Pan, how cute. Wow, this is a cute little book. I'm not big into dragons. I mean, dragons don't offend me. Okay, sorry, I'm going to go backwards. So in that one first book that I showed you, how they had the dark on top and the background, if they're going to do a background that's going to be like this, having it the lighter shade, so where it recesses back and then your darker one pops up, that I think works out okay. But the books that kind of mix them, I don't know. Wow, these are cute. Okay, I think, is that the front page? Yeah. Oh no, that is not the front page, but it's close. Okay. Wow, you could just have so much fun, because really, do you have to have any particular color that you have to worry about? No, not really. You do whatever you want. Oh, that is really cute. Lots of dragons, which, I mean, it should be. That's the name of the book, so that's cute. Normally, mixing human and animal bodies would kind of freak me out, but this one's, it doesn't bother me so bad on this. Oh, that's really cute. It's like a, yeah, it's like a lizard dragon. Oh, wow. Those are really cool. The oxalotls sitting up there. Don't know what they are, but they are cute. That's creepy. Super sweet. Interesting. Kind of like the seahorse without being the seahorse. Very cool. Oh, little baby Medusa, how cute. That's, wow, that's everything. You got wings and tails and scales and talons. You got it all. Ooh, that's creepy. I don't know. I don't like all those eyes. Very cute. Oh, I like that. Wow. And I can see people talking about the paper on this book. I can appreciate just the quality of paper in this. The artwork is very different than what I am accustomed to, but you know what? That is the fun about coloring. You get to just try things that are new and different, things that wouldn't be maybe your norm or your natural. Isn't it fun to be able to have that? That's interesting. Okay, cool. All right, I love that. I think that's a great little book. And then this one was done, 2022. Okay, so I'm a little late to the party on that one, but not too bad. So, and then Johanna Basford. Okay, so I should have looked to see what year I had. Let me see if I can look real quick. Oh, I was way off. I had 2022, so that was like a long time ago. I think that's when I started to think I wanted to color, and then it didn't really happen. And as you can tell, I mean, there's like very little has been done in that book. I've started using it as a practice book. So at any rate, and it looks like it's the same size. The difference is this one is a little bit yellowy-ish, and this paper is a little more cream white, yellowy white. So I prefer the white paper over the cream. That's just me. They both have the spiral bound. They both appear to be the same thickness. Seem to be, yeah, they both seem to be kind of the same thickness. Yeah, they seem to be the same thickness, just a little bit whiter on the paper. So let's get into this one. See if this is one that you might want. It's always so hard because you want these calendars, but you don't know what they look like on the inside. Okay, so that one, is that in Magical World? I think that might be Magical World. Okay, I like that one. Oh, I see. I would love to color that one again. I would love to color this one again also. You know what? I wonder, should I bring this down just a little bit more? Okay, hopefully I can still turn the pages. I don't remember that one. Isn't it crazy how some of them you remember, some of them you just don't? Okay. That's the doodly page when you're on the phone and you are doing that perpetual wait. That's when you color. Of course, I remember that one. I remember this one. Oh, the little dragons. That'd be fun to do those. I've done this before. I would love to do it again, so that's nice to have. I have not done the prospector's room yet, so that maybe I'll do it in here first. I don't know. Okay, I've done the windmill, but it would be fun to do it again. It'd be fun to do these and then look back to see, did you color them the same way in the book? I don't recognize this one. Huh, I wonder which room this is. I don't know which room that comes out of, but isn't that a fun little room? I've done that one. Yes, I've done that one. I've kind of done that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've done this one, but I would love to do it again. Oh, yay! I can do this one again and not ruin it. Yay! It's not as great of paper as it is in her books, but what is nice is because the back side is the calendar. If you just slip something under, you could actually use alcohol markers, so that is kind of nice. Nessie. I think this was one that we did for a Global Buddy color like years ago, or last year. Oh, the little dachshunds, yeah. Okay, that'd be fun to do that. I would love to do that one again. So far, I would like to do most of these. This one, yeah, not bad. Do I remember this one? I know I haven't colored this one yet. Okay, this would be fun to color this one again. Oh, I would love to do that again and not do though I wish I remember who the person was that caught it. That's where I kind of messed up a little bit. I'll make sure I don't do that again. But it'd be fun to be able to do this one again. Okay, I've done that. Love to do it again. So it's got to be one of her many flower books. I just don't know which one it is. The turtle, I think I remember this one. I don't believe I've colored it. Oh, I'd love to do the jars again, so that's awesome. I did kind of mess up on my little cuckoo clock, so it would be fun to try that again maybe. I don't know if I'd want to do that again. I mean, it was fun, but I don't know if I'd want to do it again. It's got to be from one of the many flower books. Okay, that would definitely be fun to do for fall, just to have all the little elements. Just that day that you just want to do one little thing and just, you know, it takes months to do the picture. Okay, it'd be fun to do this again. Oh, I did the phone. I wouldn't mind doing the phone again because I believe I did mine in pink. I think it would be fun to go to the vintage one. I'm old enough that my house had a phone that was basically like this, and ours was the olive green or avocado green. Avocado green. It'd be fun to do the retro of the phone. Well, I guess so. We had many of them. So we had a green one. And then at the office, there was a black one. At the other office, there was a red one. And then up at the other house, there was a yellow one. So it'd be like Harvest, I think it was Harvest Yellow or Harvest Gold or something like that. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know where that's out of, but that's really pretty. I'd never colored that. I don't know if I'd color it in this either. Okay, this would be fun. I've always wanted to do it like snow. So you could do it different. Oh, they had a little bit of a print problem right there, but easily fixed. Easily fixed. I do remember this, and I wouldn't, yeah, it would be fun to do this again. They're super tiny here though. Okay, so this is half, it was a double spread, and it's half of the mushrooms. I would not have a problem doing that again. I think this is out of one of her first original books, The Jungle? Enchanted Forest? That's super cute. Oh, yay! This time though, I think I might take a copy of this because I really enjoyed doing these. And I think these would be fun to do as your color combinations, like for your really super favorite color combinations. Use them in the artwork, and now you've got them, you know, you've got your color combination, but you see how they actually work. I think that could be really fun. I remember doing this page. Ooh, that was a hard page. Okay, the tiny, super tinies. Oh, I just colored this one. All right, Chrissy, here we go. If we want, we can do it again. Okay, that's out of the Christmas book. Oh, yes, I like that one. I can't remember which book it came out of. Okay, you know what? This has a lot of pages that I would color in. And then just you got your notes, custom, your color test page. Okay, super cute. Excellent. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this right here. And then what I'll do is I will upload, or I'll go through and do all the swatching of the items that I just got, and I will do these as 2 separate videos. So at any rate, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if any of these books you like. Always tell me, is there a book that I don't have that I should know about? I would love to know. And until next time, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.